Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we're going to take a look at the Sunday preview, which is not what I was expecting. As you can see, it's Chaos Knights, but there's some other surprises too. Before we get into the exciting stuff though, it is Sunday the 1st of June, which means everything shown in this article, bar one item that I will highlight, is going up for pre-order on Saturday the 7th of June and releasing on Saturday the 21st of June. Already burning through June for these releases. So obviously we have Chaos Knights. What else do they have? How about we get into it? 40k, Chaos Knights. Finally getting their codex after being forgotten for so long. Standard edition and limited edition. Not super limited £300 edition that the Chaos Space Marines got, but the standard releases that we were all expecting. You're also getting the Knight Ruinator in his shiny new box. So this is an upgrade sprue that builds 3 other knights. So in this box, with all of these new bits, if you don't want to use those, you can also build the Desecrator, the Rampager, and the Abominant. Quite a few different options there if you wanted to mix and match. You're probably going to want to build one of those though, because that is I think it was like a headhunter's kind of assassin-y knight thing for Chaos. Really interesting idea, but we'll see. Battle Force Houndpack Lance. Not the best of names, but as you can see, it's 7 War Dogs, and this box contains, as I've said, the 7 War Dogs with options to build each one as a Stalker, a Carnivore, or Brigand. Hopefully Chaos players will know what that means. There's also 4 full War Dog transfer sheets containing 238 transfers, so loads of options there as well. I don't think this one's too bad. Battle Force boxes are usually hit and miss. Based on the prices of the last round of Battle Force boxes, this is probably going to be around 150 quid. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't think it's bad. I don't know if that's good or not. But interesting, and probably a really good way to get some smaller units into a Knight's army if you're wanting to go down this route as well. So yeah, interesting, not against it. Data cards are also coming, and some dice that are readable. I quite like the green. I'm not sure about the sort of jadey, pearly, translucent-y colour. I don't know, the dice just aren't exciting anymore. Although the Dol Amroth ones that have sold out, unfortunately, but they were pretty. They were very pretty. They're probably the best dice we've seen in a while, but these aren't terrible. So, you know. Bloodbowl. I don't think we've seen this model. Well, I haven't. We probably have, and I've just missed it. But this is Maple Highgrove and Swift-Vine Limmershard. 2 resin star players. Yeah, cool models. The tree's really funky. You could do a lot with that for Old World, maybe AOS as well if you wanted to. Really cool looking tree model. Middle Earth is also getting a stealth drop. The Oathmaker. So he has rules in the armies of the Lord of the Rings book, and if you're running Saruman with wildlings, you probably want him in there. Really cool model. He is resin, and as they say, this is the first time that this character has been available on his own. He was in a pack with 2 other characters. Hopefully they're not going to charge too much. He's a standard hero, but he has some interesting rules. So if you are focusing on the wildlings, you want to go down that route, and you're running Saruman as well, he's probably an auto include. So yeah, it's good that he's available. It's that time again. White Dwarf 513. I didn't pick up 512. Don't know if it's still available, to be honest. But next week we'll be getting a preview, so we'll look at it more in detail then. But the Season of Chaos continues with a Corn issue. Season of Chaos. Not Year of Chaos. Season of Chaos. Yeah, honestly, I thought they were doing a Year of Chaos too, so we've all been fooled. This features a battle report, Khorne vs Slaanesh. I think this is a Heresy battle report because it talks about the Heresy era. If it is, it would be the perfect place to start to tease in 3.0 rules. They won't, because these are done so far in advance. But wouldn't that have been cool? We also have a World Eaters Combat Patrol, and this Combat Patrol is led by a Slaughterbound. So that's going to be disgusting. And not to be left out, Age of Sigmar is getting Korgus Kull, bit of a look at him ascending to Demonhood, which I think happened at the end of 3rd edition in the narrative. Moving over to Black Library, Siege of Terror, Era of Ruin is finally coming. So this is a book containing 8 short stories by a host of brilliant authors. They're stories from Dan Abner, Aaron Dembski-Bowden, John French, and more. There's always more. This is an interesting one. So this book is set, I think it's stories set after the Siege of Terror and the whole Golden Throne fiasco. For me, this very much signifies the end of the Heresy era saga. I guess they move into the Scouring next, but we don't know if any of that's coming. So is this book being released signaling that we're going to start to see the next thing coming? Because there's quite a few things. I would love them to do something with 40k. I want to know what the Lion's done. I mean, hell, I'm even one of those people who want to see him meet Gilliman. And, you know, Lehman Russ, because we all know Lehman Russ is coming back at some point. So I kind of want the Heresy to be done, because I'm not interested in it. Although I do have the first Heresy book on Audible to go through. So if that pulls me in, I take all of this back. But this is quite a big moment for the Black Library, because this is the end of, what, 20 years or 15 years of novels? Pretty cool. And it's a nice edition. So the edition itself comes with, where are we? Leather effect cover with gold foil details, gilt page edges, and a metal emblem representing the Imperium's tragically ruined future. That emblem looks really cool. This is the product that isn't going up on Saturday the 7th, so this isn't even going up anywhere near this week. This edition is available while stocks last, and it has a special pre-order window to stop the scalpers from getting their stinky little hands on it. The special edition of Era of Ruin will go up for sale in all regions at 10 AM BST on Tuesday the 10th of June. So a week on Tuesday. There will be a queue system in place to, they say, ensure the fairest possible distribution. Fingers crossed it works. It's a good thing that they're doing it this way, and it needs to be done this way because, I mean, the last books, it's not just the books, but the last, like the final 3 Siege of Terror novels, End in the Death, parts 1, 2 and 3, was such a shit show. So this is good. I'm glad that they're doing this. If you want a copy, week on Tuesday, 10 AM BST, hopefully you get your hands on it. But if you can't wait, on Saturday the 7th, the paperback edition is going up for pre-order, along with the ebook and the audiobook as well. So if you need it, and you're not that interested in that one, you'll be able to get it that way. Again, I will say this paperback edition, the physical copies, will probably sell out quite quickly. So if you want one, normal time on Saturday for pre-orders, whatever they are in your country, but if you want it, jump on it as fast as you can. Siege of Terror, Flames of Betrayal. So this is French and German editions. It's basically this, but slightly different, because it's in a different language. So it's in French and German, it's available paperback and ebook, and this includes their own special versions of Era of Ruin titled Flames of Betrayal, which couples that anthology together with Garrow Knight of Grey by James Swallow. I don't quite know how that fits. Is Garrow's book set after the Heresy? I'm not entirely sure. But it's good that it's coming out. I like that they're transcribing into French and German. Translating, not transcribing. Is it transcribing? I don't know. But I like that they're expanding out the Siege of Terror and Black Library books in general to French and German speakers and readers as well, because it just makes this whole thing much more inclusive, which is a good thing from my point of view. Luther, First of the Fallen, is getting a re-release, so this is in paperback. It's just a reprint, basically. Raiders of the Realms, eShort subscription week. There's a Dark Oath on there. None of this is new art, by the way. Looks like a Vampire Lord, Cruel Boy, one of the Hunters, Sigmar Hunters, and a couple of Clan Rats. So this is an ebook subscription thing that they like to do every now and then. It's 5 new stories, starting on the 9th of June and running until the 13th of June, and it includes a selection of savage tales from across the mortal realms. Slink Talon by Robbie McNavin, Con Crowhan's Last Oath, and This Rough Beast by Graham Wilcox, Reclaimed Honor by Jacob Peppers, and Vipers of the Marsh by Bryce Mainville. You can pick them up individually, or you can subscribe to get a discount on a Games Workshop product through Games Workshop. 5 for the price of 4. That's 20% off. Don't get too excited. Yarrick Imperial Creed is coming. It's on audiobook. This is young Yarrick when he's just a wee commissar before all of the Armageddon stuff. And I think that they're releasing this just to tie in with all of the Armageddon stuff coming out. It is Saturday, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Saturday the 7th is when the Armageddon Crusade book and the Space Wolf stuff and all of that comes out. So I think it's just a little nod. I'm not reading into this that Yarrick's coming back because they confirmed he's dead on a live stream, so he must be dead. His obituary was very moving and completely fake. Yarrick isn't dead, he'll be back at some point. Don't know when, but he'll be back. Over to Warhammer TV Plus, we actually have something that I'm really looking forward to. This week, Josh is joined by AOS lead designer Matt to talk about army building in the new match play show Victory Pointers. Perfect timing because the Scourge of Ghyran has just come to an end and we're about to hit the new season with a new General's Handbook, which is currently up for pre-order. I think it's still available. Lawmasters is getting ready for the new edition of Horus Heresy, which makes me think that box 3.0 is going to be up probably next week's preview. I think we might see it. But I think it's going to be up for pre-order by the end of this month. But they're taking a look at the timeline of the Great Crusade from Terran Unity to the Sparks of Heresy, and Citadel Colour Masterclass is doing rot-marked Nurgle armour. And over on WarCom, it further leans into my theory that Heresy 3.0 pre-orders are coming soon because they're going to start talking about the new rules. So I will be taking a look at that. I'm interested to see. And more than that, I'm interested in what people think of them. So we will take a look at that stuff. They're talking new characteristics for units and weapons, and the mysterious tactical statuses that we've already seen, so they're not that mysterious. Also, Chaos Knights previews, we'll have a look at that, and we will have a look at the White Dwarf preview as well. Anything else that pops up, model reveals and things, they don't mention anything here, but if anything does, we will obviously take a look. Pick of the preview is really hard this week. It has to be the tree. I think the tree, it's just cool. I like his face. Depends how you look at it. He could be really happy or he could be looking at you like he's going to stomp on you. I'm just getting Groot vibes. And everybody loves Groot, right? Everybody. So yeah, a bit of a naff week for me personally, but I think that there is obviously Chaos Knights for the Chaos Knight players. I don't think anybody's going to get excited about the Oathmaker, but it's not a terrible model. This is going to be big. It isn't going up for pre-order this week, so while it is on this preview, it is going up for pre-order on the 10th of June. So again, 10th of June, if you want it, be ready, 10 AM BST. It just doesn't grab me. I'm not versed in the Heresy stuff, Siege of Terror, or any of it really. I do have the first book to listen to, but I have that many audiobooks at the minute to get through. It just isn't happening. So yeah, Knockoff Groot is getting my vote for today. Let me know what your pick of the preview is. Let me know what you're excited for and what you hope to see with the new Heresy rules, I guess. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.